All right, I got a fantastic idea for you. We're going to introduce a new digital ID. It's mandatory now. We're going to control everything that you do, say, think. Doesn't matter what it is, we're going to penalize you as well, because we are the government. We decide what you get to do, think, say, everything. We are in total control, and we're going to make it mandatory. So that's my fantastic idea for you. How do you like me now, hey? In fact, I think you guys like me so much that I am going to roll this out by the end of my government, and I'm going to have absolutely no pushback whatsoever, because I don't care what you guys think. You guys voted me in, even though Keir Starmer was voted in like there wasn't that many people that actually voted for him, but the Tories did such a terrible job that it was inevitable that Keir Starmer would come in. This is a very, very, very bad idea. If you want to ruin your career within like one decision, this is the way to do it. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Our fearless, spineless weasel of a Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, is going to be introducing this come December as well. This whole, we're going to protect kids from social media, the social media ban. That's all in aid of, to bring about digital ID, ladies and gentlemen. So what is this supposed digital ID? Well, according to the radical leftists that want to control you, the communists, we shall call them, because that's exactly what they are. Digital ID is your personal identification that the government rolls out to know that it's actually you. It's on your phone, so you can't lose it per se. And it tracks literally everything you do online, your banking, your everything. So that is 1984 style madness nonsense that they want to bring out. They do this in China, ladies and gentlemen, in communist China. Don't believe me? Check out the Jordan Peterson clip that Jordan talks about everything that goes on in China. I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't have it for you guys. It's my bad. But I saw it and I'm going, Jordan's right. Many people need to understand that this is not acceptable in a democratic society. No, thank you very much. Now, the government wants to prop this up and say that it's all about protecting, the UK citizen. We're going to make sure that you are, in fact, a UK citizen by giving you your own personal government-issued identification. Here you go. It's not like you don't have a driver's license. It's not like you don't have any other forms of identification. No, we're going to give you a personalized government digital ID, ladies and gentlemen, where we get to decide how long you are on the internet for, your electricity bills, how much CO2 emissions you're emitting, how much you're spending on a regular basis. We're going to control your bank accounts. That's what this will do. And also, if you don't have the digital ID in the UK, you're not allowed to work. I don't know about you, but that seems like it is communist to me. And Keir Starmer will go, we've had enough of all of the illegal immigrants in this country. So, my solution to it is not deport them, not find out where they are and who they are and deport them. No, my solution to that is I'm going to give you all your own identification card, government issue. That's going to be free. And it's mandatory for you guys to have it if you want to earn money in this country. This guy is messing up the UK. It used to be called Great Britain, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's just Britain. That's it. It's just Britain. It's not great anymore. And it's because of these weak, spineless leaders that get into power and they go, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. And I don't care if anyone says I can't do it. It's like they get voted in and they got like this blanket check. I'm going to do whatever the hell I want and no one can say anything about it. That's exactly what he did. Have a watch of this.
It's been too easy for people to come here, slip into the shadow economy and remain here illegally. Because, frankly, we've been squeamish about saying things that are clearly true. It's not just that it's not compassionate left-wing politics to rely on labour that exploits foreign workers and undercuts fair wages, but the simple fact that every nation needs to have control over its borders. We do need to know who is in our country. Our immigration system does need to be fair if we want to maintain that binding contract that our politics is built on. Otherwise, it undermines trust, undermines people's faith that we're on their side, and their belief that the state can and will work for them. And that is why today I am announcing this government will make a new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work by the end of this Parliament. And that is why today I am announcing this government will make a new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work by the end of this Parliament. Let me spell that out. You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have digital ID. It's as simple as that. Because decent, pragmatic, fair-minded people, they want us to tackle the issues that they see around them. And of course, the truth is, we won't solve our problems if we don't also take on the root causes, looking upstream to tackle poverty, conflict.
No, it's not as simple as that. You pompous bastard. It's not as simple as I'm going to give you a digital ID and away you go, away with you. You're not going to be able to earn money in the UK if you don't have your digital ID. That's government issued. It's free, by the way. That's free for sure. Yeah. Don't trust the government if the government's going to give you anything for free. Because guaranteed, ladies and gentlemen, there's always a nasty catch behind it. And that nasty catch is we're going to control you. Here you go. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this is coming to Australia come December. In fact, it's probably going to come a lot sooner than that. So Albo and his government are going, we've got the world's first social media ban. We're going to protect kids. How are you going to protect kids? Oh, we're going to pressure the social media companies to bring about a digital ID that is government pressured, right? And we're going to fine these social media companies a great deal of money if they do not comply with this digital ID. So the government is in control of this, and it's not the parents' responsibility to manage their own kids at all. It's the government's job, right? So we're going to issue this free digital ID that, let's be honest, many people will adhere to because, you know, you got no real choice in the matter. I won't be adhering to it, just so you know. And you cannot log on to your social media. You can't do anything of the sort without digital ID. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. They are going to control, in fact, YouTube as well, all of these platforms that the e-safety Karen has decided to go, yep, this is considered bad and harmful for kids. Funny how pornography websites are not considered bad and harmful for kids, but Roblox is. Yeah, that seems like legit to me, doesn't it? That's in Australia. And Albo went to the United Nations and addressed the United Nations, and he had the chancellor or the leader of the bloody UN stand up and say, "You've inspired me, Albo." Albo got exactly what he wanted, ladies and gentlemen. He got praise and applause because the man is a bloody narcissist. And he also applied to be on the UN Security Council, I think it is, or something along those lines, part of the extended membership. All of the people that are in the UN are corrupt dingbats. They only want to bring about one world order, right? And hence you've got Keir Starmer in the UK going, you're not going, let me spell it out for you guys. All right, let me spell it out for you. You're not going to be able to work in the UK, in the United Kingdom, if you don't have a digital ID. You got that, laddie? You got it? Right? Okay, good. It's as simple as that. Yeah, no. I don't think with the amount of people that you had marching the streets of London the other week, I don't think you're going to have people comply. So I think you're going to have a massive issue on your hands, Starmer, whereby all those people are actually working class people. So if you've got millions of people in the UK that don't want to comply to your stupid digital ID passport thing in order for them to be able to work, what do you think people are going to do? Oh, we're willingly going to sign up for the government's free digital ID. No, they're like, we're not going to comply. And Keir Starmer, this is a democracy, mate. You can't force us or make things mandatory like that. You just don't go like that and demand. No, they tried doing this during COVID. People woke up during that time. Took them long enough, but they finally did wake up. Unfortunately, yes, there are people here in Australia that are waking up and realizing, but we're kind of like, oh, she'll be right, mate, sort of attitude. Whereas Great Britain, what used to be Great Britain, what's left of the remaining Great Britaners, I call them, they are standing up and they're fighting back. And thank God for them. It's great. So when you ask these dingbats questions about, well, so if I want to get a new job, I have to have this new digital ID in order for the government to recognize that I got a job. Why does the government need to know that you've got a job? Oh, tax purposes. Okay. So therefore, don't you have your own tax identification so the government knows you're actually working? But no, you need something else. You need a government issued ID. That's how it works, guys. Because the government's got to be in control. The government's got to see how much you're earning. It's got to be all logged, giving the government extra powers, which they don't actually need. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, here's an image for you. Two incredibly spineless, weak dingbats meeting at 10 Dowling Street. Albo and Starmer. On the heels of Starmer announcing the digital ID, Albo rocks up. And by the way, Albo was saying that he doesn't want to see any. I don't care what the hell Albo wants. I didn't vote for the sucker at all. So I don't care what the little man thinks or says. Problem is, we live in a democracy and he should abide by that democracy. We vote in this country. And I don't care if he wants to introduce some digital ID or whatever else. As far as I'm concerned, something as important as this needs to be voted on. Not, oh, I'm going to do it anyway. Sucked in, guys. No, doesn't work like that, mate. Politicians think, you know, we're going to be voted in, and that means screw the people. Screw the majority. I'm going to do what I want. I don't care about votes, nothing. I'm going to ruin their life even more. I'm going to jack up prices even more. I'm going to make people pay, small business owners pay an incredible amount because I don't care about them at all. And now I'm going to introduce this new digital ID. So it means that anyone on social media that says something, you can be charged under their new hate speech laws that they're bringing in as well. Like the UK, the police are rocking up to people's houses at 12 in the morning and arresting them for something they said online. Hello? Starmer and Stalin. Here we go. Persecution of farmers, exactly what Stalin did. Jailing of political dissidents. Removal of freedom of speech, political show trials, high taxes, forcing citizens to freeze, state corruption, biased state media, creation of thought crimes, cover-up of murders, forced migration. You know, the thing is, Albo and Starmer are very much the same as each other. We're going to create a problem, bring in lots of people. And by the way, Albo let in goodness knows how many Gazan people, Palestinian people the other day under the cover of darkness, right? And guess who was there to meet them all happy as Larry? Tony Burke. That should tell you everything you need to know, right? Oh, I'm happy. Welcome, Palestinian people. Come into this country. By all means, you're safe in this country. We're going to give you everything that the actual Australian citizens don't have. You are actually going to benefit a lot more. Yeah. And guess what? Guess who's paying for that? We are. So how about that, people? So the problem that Starmer and Albo want to create, mass migration, we're going to let in all these people. And then the solution is digital ID, guys. That's going to fix the problem. You know something? The Germany has digital ID. That hasn't stopped immigration. That hasn't helped at all. In fact, it's made it worse. And Albo's like, I don't want any of these, fringe-like political parties coming up, like Reform UK in the UK. I don't want Reform UK in Australia. Well, guess what, mate? I don't care what you want, and neither does the Australian people. I mean, when you voted on it, the vast amount of Australians didn't want you to go, Australia recognises the Palestinian state. But you did it anyway. Because it's all about optics. It's all about what it looks like for you, isn't it, Albo? Not for the Australian people, not for the majority. We've got 20-something million people in Australia. And guess what? He spoke for a little minority group that marches across our bridge, that yells extreme, horrible chants, that stands and sides with terrorism. Again, all about optics, isn't it? So Australia and Britain, pretty much the same. We're going to go so far down. And unfortunately, I don't think there is any way out of it. Like once we're here, we're here. Bill Shorten announces new digital ID set to launch later this year. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, for Australia. Thought it wasn't coming? It is. It's already coming. They tried doing this during COVID, and now they're doing it anyway because we can. This is all about protecting your kids, guys. Current UK legislation requires all employers to verify the employee's right to work. The proposed digital ID does not enhance compliance. It also fails to address illegal workers or enhance the detection beyond the existing legislation. That's a community note. So, yeah, these dingbats can get up there all they want and say, look at us, we're going to fix the immigration problem that we caused. We amplified it. My government is going to better this, and our solution to that is introducing a mandatory digital ID. Here you go. It's free, guys. So I'm going to rely on something that's free. And you're going to have loads of the marketers that will go, oh, don't worry, it's safe. No. The moment you take it, it's going to do a lot of damage. You're giving the government extra access to something they don't even need. So much for freedom of speech, right? Don't have any. Oh, and the government's going to go, oh, freedom of speech is the bedrock of our society. Sure it is, mate. So why are you trying to control the citizens? Leave them be. Let them work hard. Let them abide by the law and stop messing with them. How about that? Sound like a good plan? I hope so. Anyway, that's enough from me, but you guys take care, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.